clip that. Just kidding.
That shit.
Not copyright music.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Run those.
Oh my god, that shit fucking is everywhere.
Injections. Find a spot. Pop some eggs.
I'm solo on triangle.
There's 3 on diamond there. Somehow it didn't even break them all. That's crazy. Yep. This is gonna wipe again. I'm jumping off. One thing I did notice is you guys are having, I think it's your DBMs. They're all spitting out a,
Yep, you have to turn it off.
Yep. Well, you can either turn it off or take note, as this is a gauge to utilize. Am I standing next to 2 other chat bubbles right now? Maybe I ought to go somewhere else. It is a good thing or a bad thing depending on how you're playing.
It's not gonna make, obviously, like, be able to evaluate.
I guess we're releasing.
Are we releasing? Okay.
Yeah, it's not gonna be able to utilize the, the best people for each egg, but it is, we could just use it because it'll auto mark people that go to spots. But I saw a square in there for some fucking reason. So
Yeah,
that
so
it's gonna be confusing.
Don't pay attention to what it's saying, just pay attention to how many people you're around that are saying.
Wait, do you want me to turn it off? I could turn it off, or do we keep it on?
Yeah.
That'd be
For
your
those of
choice.
you who would like to turn it off, under raids or within Narrowbar Palace, Broodtwister Ovi'nax, and you go down to experimental dosage and you uncheck set icons.
I don't know. I think it would, like, if I was in the DPS's shoes, I would feel like it'd be something I could see. Oh, those 2 guys on my egg are spitting out a call sign. I'm gonna run away from them to another egg. Is how I'd be thinking, but I am not a DPS.
Because just because of the fact that it's the mod, the mod uses icons that are not actually reflected in the world markers.
Right.
It causes confusion.
Right. Well, I don't know. It's like, if none of them are spitting out anything, are they even going to be able to see that there's 2 people with rings on the set already? I don't know.
Mine was already turned off in Bigwigs, actually. I don't know how. I definitely didn't turn it off.
Yeah, that time I saw 3 on this one. Somehow it still didn't even pop, too. That's weird. But, saw 3 there and 1 here. And, like, that's just something that... Oh, Copper's made it. Okay. That's just something I need you guys to be able to discern, because, like, there's not enough time for me to say, hey, Ez, you're at one that has 2 already. Go over to this other one. There's not time for that. It's just something you guys got to discern and play. Yeah, so the idea is that you don't pay attention to what it's saying, just pay attention to, like, is it saying anything, and are there people around you who also have the same shout out?
Yeah, as long as we pop 4 out of 4 eggs. It appears we have the DPS to kill the ads, we just gotta pop all 4 eggs.
Correct.
Although, if you would like to keep it on, in that same section, you can change the markers to being the ones that we are using. The second option is the star, circle, diamond, triangle.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Run those.
How in the hell am I rooted? God dang it!
Somebody
Ran
cleansed
over
before
it.
they were clear. Injections coming in
screwed me.
2 seconds. There they are. Run them to an egg.
Yeah, that root really fucked me up. You don't have Avomlin.
It's okay, we're gonna use chains first, so
Change it.
sure you guys are watching for interrupts.
Did we gotta change that?
I think it did go out immediately, but we're missing enough people that the damage
Jesus,
wasn't there.
rooted.
Yep,
Yeah,
go
so-
ahead and wipe.
What happened there was triangle. Triangle, no one kicked your worm. We kicked our worm on our side, but no one kicked triangle worm.
I know I kicked one of triangles.
I did see a couple DPS go down, like, immediately, and I'm noticing these webs aren't making it totally out of the raid before they're getting dispelled. I'm hearing people call that they got rooted by it.
I got
We
rid of the
don't-
second it came out.
Yeah, we don't want that happening. We want you guys getting out of the raid totally away. You don't want that dispel to go out while you're still having people all in your circle.
Okay, so if I Blessing of Freedom it while I have the circle on me, it will root
You will
someone.
root everybody around
Correct. Yeah.
I did
see,
that, my bad, sorry.
Yeah, the idea was that you could pre-immune by knowing it's coming to you somehow and then immuning before you get the circle. Now
I
that we've
misunderstood
figured
that
it,
part, my bad,
yeah,
guys.
now that
Once, yeah,
now
once
that
it's
we-
on you.
I definitely fucked the tank on that one, I'm pretty sure. Because I was,
it's okay.
I immediately bopped it off me, or not bop, Blessing of Freedom did, so.
Yeah, it's okay. Just now that we know that it's going to be too weird to try to like use a premonition to figure it out. Just like, oh, I have a circle. Get the hell out of the raid and then get yourself and you only have to make a call out for it if you don't have something to cleanse yourself while you're out there.
Alright. So as long as no one's underneath me, I should never have an issue with it. Gotcha.
Correct. Yep.
Pally
Yeah,
foot.
right. Yeah, you can freedom yourself pretty much every time. Now that being
I have three
said,
left out, so.
that being said, you may want to untake Unbound Freedom because I think it's going to pass it out to a friendly target as well as yourself. You don't want to accidentally pop someone else's web on it on the rest of the group with a freedom. Maybe that's what all of our pallies ought to do. I'll even do that myself too.
Yeah, and those of us that their movement ability also does the unroot, make sure you don't use their movement ability until you're actually outside.
Yeah, so we'll have the push-ins go out as soon as they're popped. Once the push-ins happen, that's when chains goes down. And then on the next set, it'll be A-bomb limb.
I am not quite ready. One sec.
Yeah, it was just two issues of that pool. It was just the webs. We got webbed, and then no one kicked triangle, so we gotta be on top of the kicks and run the webs out. But the eggs are popping. We are popping the eggs, so this is good.
Let's see, are there ever more than 2 worms per? I don't believe so. No, there aren't. In that case, Felton and Kita, will you follow Chicken? Lightbearer and Ez, will you follow Shek? Or, well, I don't know, find the other egg, you know what I mean? Like Shek and the other egg.
Red's ready.
Oh,
I'm still
boom.
waiting to hear from Rob as well.
I'm here. I
Okay.
responded.
I think the last container has 3, but maybe that's one of those things that we just deal with when we get there.
Could be. There's 1, 2, 3, and then 4 on the far end. No? Might just be 2 per.
The worms are the medium ones, right?
Worms, yeah, so there's 1 out there, 1, 1, 1. We'll figure it out when we get there. Okay.
Yeah.
To me, it looks like 1 for first pop, or 2 worms for first pop over there, 2 worms for second pop, and then yeah, 3 worms on the last pop. But let's pray to God we kill it before then. Okay, it said everyone's ready. Polling 10.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Run the webs out. Watch the swirlies. Injection coming in 2 seconds. Find an egg. We're missing 1 at the backside there.
Backside?
Yeah, too late.
4, 5.
We didn't pop those.
What's the damage?
Are we wiping it?
I think we are gonna have, yeah, we have to wipe. Yep, if we miss 1, it will be wiped, because the empowered ads will absolutely brutalize our group regardless. So, we had somebody run right past all of it, trying to find another set, and they just weren't. They just could have stopped back there.
Yeah, no, that was me. I couldn't see. From what I saw, I was trying to find it, but it looked like they were all filled with 2. And yeah, that's my bad.
I gotcha. So hey, Tex, since you're holding Brood right when she turns around, go ahead and position, because what's been happening is I've been swapping to get her to run over, but go ahead and position before the swap goes off. And that way you can put her right in the center here and people have an easy way to look around.
That's where I've been sticking her.
Okay, we'll just, when she turns around, get backing up, and then the swap will probably go off in the middle of moving her instead of like the swap going off before she moves.
We were 3 out of 4 eggs. Hopefully this time we'll get 4 out of 4 eggs.
Yeah.
And then we just have to do that, what, 8 more times?
A lot more times. Yeah, if it'll help you, zoom your camera all the way out. I know some people don't like to play zoomed out, but zoom out. Angle your camera slightly downward so you can get a better view. Feel free to use that left mouse button to swing your camera sometimes. You don't always need to run across the field to see what's across the field.
3, 2, 1.
Webs, run them out. Go ahead and position.
We need one more on star.
Still missing, yeah, missing one on star. Too late. It's white.
It'll be in the
If we miss one, it's white.
We had 2 people go to green, but I have to be on the green triangle, so I bucked someone off, and that's why
I went from there, then I went to
there.
the middle one, and then someone from middle popped off, and that was when I realized there was only one on star.
That's just part of the fundamental flaw of not having like the add-ons and being able to assign stuff. So I don't.
Well, what it was,
I don't have a way to get around that, honestly.
Everybody was in position,
yeah.
but the panda. The panda was rolling around. He was supposed to go to star, but he didn't go to star.
So the person that went to purple diamond, you have to be in the butt crack of the egg, otherwise you will not reach both eggs. That's one of the ones that did not break, but the other did.
Got it. Be in the crack.
Yes. It's easier to get into the crack from this side.
Released. I'll be over there in a minute.
Yeah. Well, I got the double jump, so I can kind of float in.
That was close. We almost had all 4 eggs. It was. Had that been half a second quicker, you would have gotten it, but it was.
So there is an option for us to all get weak auras. There's an option for us to all get the weak aura packs and disable our DBMs and our big wigs. Is that something we want to entertain, or are there people who would refuse?
I would not.
I'm a fan of weak auras. I use both, but up to you guys.
It marks it, so okay. Like it might be ship has sailed on tonight, because it does take quite a bit of setup that you have to look at.
Well, honestly, I'm kind of feeling like I know there's a lot going on, but if we can just get some we can get used to finding and locating with our eyes quickly enough. Oh, there's 2 people there, and there. I'm coming to this last one.
It's just practice, yeah.
Yeah, like if we can get used to that, then the rest of this fight becomes a whole lot easier. So.
I already feel like this is easier than Princess.
Yeah, I'm feeling like we should just. I'm feeling like we just if you see let's say you're standing there and you got a buddy standing there already on some eggs. I think you need to just see a third person walking over to you and be like, nope, get away from Diamond. Like somebody call it out, like this is traffic. Tell them there's 2 on Diamond already, get away from us.
And so maybe what I can do, since I've mainly been going to either circle or diamond, I have a free movement ability that I can just turn on and off at any time, so I can go to the outer ones.
Sure.
I don't know if that would help people that don't want to waste their movements to get to a spot.
In the chaos of trying... Oh, sorry. The chaos... Go ahead.
I was just going to say, to repeat myself once more on this front, if you are ranged, try to prioritize far eggs. If you are not ranged, try to prioritize inner eggs. And if you are oh, there's 2 people here, you probably need to go to a far egg, essentially.
Y'all just keep in mind that Whiskey's going to need to be as close as he can be to the boss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he gets prio on those.
Yeah.
The trouble comes from knowing who takes prio when, because it's not consistent. But yeah, ranged, try your best. So yeah, go to the right one, melee, yada yada yada. And
All right.
you know,
Hold on. I'm going to interject here. Who in this group does not have the add-on or is not using the add-on?
I am not right now because we chose not to.
Yeah, I'm not either. I have
Heroes
weak
not.
auras, but I
have
don't
it
have the
either.
packs and all the things set up to be utilizing it.
Right. I have weak auras, but I don't have the packs. As Boban just eloquently said.
All right. So I'm just gonna be real with y'all.
Can you
the
shift
realization
left
of
click and share it in chat so I can have the weak aura?
It's in there should be links on the video I sent.
All right,
I'm just
gonna be real with y'all.
If someone in your guild has it, they can go to their weak auras, go to chat, shift left click it. It'll send a link in game to where I can just import it from there. I don't have to go and actually go to the actual website.
Yeah, we need to discuss something else about it first. So I think Lornix
Alright.
had stuff he wanted to say about it.
Yeah, so like I'm saying, the realization of this, of us doing this without the add-on tonight, is probably unlikely. Doesn't mean we can't do it. It's just going to take us a little while to get coordinated to do it versus something like DBM or an add-on telling us how to do it. So with that being said, I know, or I can assume, and if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. T, Rob, and that's about it. If I'm being honest. I know that would be an issue for y'all. I know T, you don't want to fuck with your shit because it's working good right now. Rob, I know for whatever reason you have a issue adding shit on. Which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Play how you want to play. This is it's going to take us a lot longer to complete this boss than if we had the add-ons. So y'all can do with that with what you want to do with it.
But with them being healers, would they really need it anyway?
The only thing I'll say is I don't believe they function correctly out of the box. That's why I say, as much as I would love to have us all use it, I believe it does take quite a bit of setup and tinkering to get it to function correctly. Interplaying with between two different mods and all that bullshit. So, since we're right here in front of it, getting reps in, manage as we can, because it's better than taking,
I just think we need more pulls. Let's get some practice in, man. That monk was less than half a second slow, man. Let's get more practice. Let's get this pull again. Let's go faster and faster, man. Before we forget it, come on.
I think we need to get reps in.
Yeah, we can explore the better option later, but the die is cast. We're in combat in the trenches. We can't change the attack.
We just need the reps, and we need you guys to try to coordinate better and better with every pull. That's all we need for now.
Yeah, that's because I went to the other one, or a different one first, and then had to readjust. Warrior.
Yeah, I know. We can do this.
Whiskey ready?
Hold on.
I posted the console command, by the way, if you wanted that.
Oh, shit. Console.
Just make sure you zoom in a little bit, and then you can zoom out farther.
Oh, okay.
5, 4.
Shit, I'll do it after we down this one.
1.
Web's coming out. Be sure to run them. Watch the swirlies.
It is hard as fuck to see those swirlies from the boss. No, I didn't die to those.
Injections. Find a circle.
We got 2 on.
We need one more on star. We're good. We're good.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Break.
Oh, well, we missed one.
Oh, we missed one.
That could have been people in the right spot, just not positioned in a way that Blizzard's Scotty code 122 to break.
Yeah, I'll
I think it was
afterwards.
Yeah, that's not on us. It's more like getting used to,
Yeah.
being in the ass crack, and if you have to stand on your other person, and versus like choosing between not breaking the egg and overlap circles. I don't think that
As
was
painful-
in danger of doing that.
As painful as what I'm about to say is, I believe we need to wipe. So we missed that worm. Yeah.
It'll certainly fuck up your egg rotation going forward.
Yeah, we won't be able to complete the mechanics.
I was
So
going
it
to
is
say
wipe.
organization
Hey, nice reset.
practice.
I don't really like how the
play.
parasites like respawned. That's annoying.
Wait,
Yeah, they
how
do that
did
if
the
they-
boss down jump off?
If they get off their infest,
have
they
lived.
will do that. Yeah.
The boss reset because I think both tanks went, or no, I dove off, so I don't know. It could be just because I dove off.
85% we progged. That was good pull in my eyes. Let's go again.
82 when he went down. No, we went down.
Yeah, I guess one of you needs to be in the crack on this side, and one of you needs to be in the crack on this side, or like here and
Yeah.
like kind of off, like cattywamped a little bit.
Well, the
I heard
person that was
recognize
over
the
here,
fellow
and
Pally's
I'm
voice.
getting ready to send him a message, they were standing all the way over here. So, like, you can stand here and be fine, but they were, like, over here. So that's why only the swarmers got it.
Yeah, that's why I made the comment on Diamond to get your ass in the crack.
Yep, ass in the crack. That's a good motto for it. Ass in the
Tongue the crack.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Just imagine it's a nice pair of tits.
I mean, I do. ask
Hey
people
guys,
for a living.
with
I
that
do a
being
lot of
said,
content.
with that being said, with all the fellas that's in this chat room, you shouldn't miss another goddamn egg.
Yeah.
Motorboat the tits.
Yeah.
And titties!
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm about to be like Timmy on that thing. Did it?
Oh shit.
Webs, get clear before you dispel. Watch the swirlies. If you take two, you're dead. Injections going out. Find an egg.
We got cool on triangle.
Shit.
You're
Diamond.
on circle.
No Avon Lynn.
I think we got a full
Chains
pop.
go down on that one first.
Got one.
I think we did.
There wasn't any on Star.
One more.
Oh yeah, Star failed. I'm diving off. Let's see if it's a good reset.
Yep.
Good reset. Cool. At least we have a faster reset capability right here in the first section.
Did somebody
tried-
miss the titties?
I tried to call Star, but I realized I was muted.
I mean, we did great on our kicks, our interrupts. It's just popping forward to 4. I think we got this, man.
I mean, everything will fall.
I
into
believe.
place, I feel like after that.
I keep seeing like a third person swimming around over here. If you're swimming around over here, it seems to be a consistent case that you're supposed to be on Star. So just keep that in mind. I don't know how that's working out mathematically, but it just is. So.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Webs, run them out. Watch swirlies. Don't get hit by 2, you'll die. Injections in 2 seconds.
God.
Find
One
some
more
eggs.
diamond and one more triangle. Nice, we got triangle,
Missing the overlap on triangle.
Yeah,
Star got
diamond.
missed
Someone was,
again.
or on star. There was me and someone else there, and then I don't know. They disappeared, and then it was just me.
I saw a DK heading towards
Yeah, if
Star
you have-
by left.
The star was fine and the guy ran away for some reason. Yeah.
Yeah, if you are melee, you don't need to run to Africa. And I keep.
Yeah, that was my bad. I only saw one circle on triangle.
Fucking the boss's tail keeps obscuring the eggs that do have collisions. I keep dying like
Even
a fucking moron.
There's not much I can do. I'm trying to keep the boss over here and then run it, but like I just
There's not much you can do. It's just
Yeah.
Oh, I have to be better at watching it.
I mean, melee doesn't mean like put your balls on it either. Melee means
I
like.
wasn't even. I don't know. It was just like. Yeah. I'm just trying to move. I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out.
Yeah, as long as
Melee seems
two.
to be struggling with it.
2 per egg, and then yeah.
Dis, are you there?
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Yeah, it does that. It does that check every time a ready check comes out, Vixel. Probably telling you that your thing's out of date or you're missing the database portion or something.
Oh, I'm ready, by the way. Sorry.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Run the webs. Watch the swirlies. Injections. Find some eggs.
Oh, what? I'm just over here.
Need one more on triangle. I'm sorry, circle. Yeah. We're good.
Nice.
Perfect pop. Perfect pop.
The change is CC.
Holy hell.
Big damn.
I don't have any.
Big fuck damn. Big fuck damn. Go. Did we get a grippy on that one?
Yep.
Yeesh.
Got a web on me. Need your spell thing.
Hold on, we're already to
It's
the
over.
next set. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't. I guess we didn't have the damage. Did the chains go down?
Yes, everything I had went down. I even had time to drop my misery and my silence. On the worms, I dropped everything.
Sleeping and all that. Stunning him.
Okay, that's also where I'm fucking up too. Yeah, I'm not gonna pop A-bomb limb on that.
The first one's me. Second
yeah.
set's you.
Yeah, we still haven't even made it close to using your A-bomb limb whiskey, so just hold that for now. And are we sure that
Well-
the pushes are happening?
Well, that one I saw the chains wasn't cutting it, so that's why I popped it.
Well, so here's what we need. We need in this order, right? We need egg pops, pushes from Shek and chicken, then chains. And I know it takes some hot coordination. I know it's not just easy. It's like way easier said than done. But it should all happen like as soon as eggs go down, it should all happen within like 2 to 3 globals in that order. And then that ideally will yoink everything right to the center very
Oh
cleanly.
yeah. Oh
I mean,
yeah. Massive nuke.
I'm not a blood DK, unfortunately. If I were, I would just like play that mechanic instead, but I don't have mass grip. Best I got is Divine Toll. And that's not even gonna snatch threat off of fixates. It's just gonna output a lot of my damage in 1 second. So I'm trying to think. Yeah, these worms.
One worm
Okay.
popped off, but yeah.
So I'm also struggling to track those interrupts, but I mean, ideally, I guess chicken goes first over there, and then whoever's with him goes second. Seems to be we'll need a third.
Yeah, what I'm trying to do is I've been marking the worm ad. Whenever I mark it, that means I'm going for the interrupt. So I guess like still works out if you throw out one, but I try to do a late interrupt
You're
instead.
going green,
so.
correct?
Hmm.
Okay. So usually when I get the circle, I'll go condom and then I'll switch to green just so that I can be there for that interrupt as well. So I was just wanting to make sure that I was going in the right direction.
Yeah, and it's not really a huge deal. What happened last time whenever it went off? I died the second I clicked the interrupt button. It was before the cast even went off, so it had nothing to do with missing a cast or something. It was just we died because I was webbed and was taking a lot of damage from not being dispelled.
Do we need to like call for personals for when eggs pop, do you think? Like, do you think there's a lot of damage going out to our DPS when the ads get freed?
Well, honestly, there's a lot of preventable damage when it comes to the webs. The whole point of trying to do all that pre-stuff, I believe, is to prevent like more or like all 4 webs from going out. Because if you can get it to where there's only 2 webs going out at a time, and if you're cycling through dispels the way you're supposed to instead of doing it like groups, because multiple people in a group can have the web. Like having 1 healer assigned per group doesn't suddenly mean they can deal with 2 people in the same group, kind of a thing.
I haven't dispelled anybody.
Yeah, I've been freedoming
You don't have to out yourself like that, though.
No, nobody's calling for dispel.
Yeah. I guess we can start doing that.
Everybody said that they had a movement in Parent Deal that would get rid of it, so I told everybody if you need a dispel to call your name out. Nobody's called their name.
I don't think
I've been
everybody
taking-
does, but if they do, they ought to do it themselves. If they don't, they ought to call it.
Yeah.
Bovine and I didn't coordinate things, so I'm trying not to get in Bovine's way and like talking over and being like, okay, yeah, we should do XYZ and stuff. I have my own ideas for this fight and things that I think probably could be done better, but I don't want to get in the way of what Bovine has got planned and stuff, you know?
I got my ears open. I mean, I haven't done this fight before now, so if you've got a
Now's the
suggestion,
time.
I'm open to
I
it.
mean, suggestions would be just number 1 would be the add-on for sure, 100%. But that's not something we could do. So other things would be really setting up, like what is it called? What were we calling it? I'm completely calling a blank. Immunities for webs. That's right. Like actually setting up a pattern for that. Other things would be having it was a dispel macro. That way, people could more or less broadcast that they had a dispel that needed dispelling, or magic effect that needed dispelling, and then the healers would have a specific order in which to do those dispels. there's things like that that I would suggest, and that's what the video was saying. But in order to set all that up, we would have to completely halt what we're doing right now. More so than we already am with me saying this.
Well, is there a way for you guys to know that you're about to get the web mechanic before the circle goes on you?
Just chooses a random 4 people that are not immune to the effect. So, like, if I was in the middle of Breath of Aeons, I wouldn't be targeted by the effect. Or if a warrior with the root immunity or whatever effect during the middle of charge, if they timed it perfectly, they couldn't get the effect. Blessing of Freedom, you wouldn't get the effect. But anyone who doesn't have it, or have an effect that prevents them from getting the magic effect, is a target, which means it's kind of just a toss-up in whether or not you get it. You'll see me using Breath of Aeons to get to the outside at the beginning, because I have no immunity for the beginning of the fight. So by being on the outside, I'm able to already be away from the group and wait for Dispel. Or if I don't get it, I can use Hover and get to the center of the group. But, yeah. I already forgot what I was talking about
It's
a
all
little
good.
bit.
We
My
only
mind
got
started
30 minutes
draining,
left
but
on
yeah.
the raid.
Yeah,
Just run the webs out and stay on top of kicks. We got this.
Yeah. I think we just get more reps, and then I think we discuss at the end of raid what we're gonna do about the weak auras add-on.
Yeah. Not really anything we can reasonably do about it right now. I'm sorry I don't really have, like, good suggestions to make. It's just, I don't have a way to come up with a plan on the spot because I wasn't prepping for it.
Comes webs, run them out. Watch the swirlies.
I hit one of the swirls that time, my bad.
Injection.
Alright, I need one. Okay.
We need...
Triangle's gone.
Oh, looks good.
Oh, star.
Nope, missed it.
Nope, someone passed me. They thought they were
I
going
missed
right on it.
triangle also.
Somebody
I'm
left. I saw two people on
off.
Star and they left it.
Yep, I saw
So
it too.
on Lornex,
Just white.
That's right, I didn't go to Star because I saw it was filled.
I know whoever was with me on Star, they were there for a second, and then they just hopped to Diamond after, and then there was already 2 people that were already there.
Go to your spot. The first 2 people on an egg, go to your spot.
I'm gonna disable my ping function for a bit, guys. I fat fingered it hitting a keybind, and I think I tricked the monk. I think when I pinged it, it made the monk go to it.
You pinged me to it, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I'm just gonna disable that because I fat fingered it for a keybind. Because I was already on it, you know, so I was already there, and whenever my mouse was just over me, so my bad, man.
Thanks for the repair hammer.
Yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Run those out. Remember to watch for swirlies. Injections.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Circle. Circle.
Circle. And that's I'm jumping off.
All right, I'm going to state this right now. If there's swirlies on the ground, I don't care if you're the highest DPS. Move out of them. Don't stand in DPS. If you have a swirly underneath you, I don't care if you're healing, DPSing, tanking, whatever you're doing, move.
Yeah, you get one, and the second you take another one, like not only is the one putting a team-wide heal absorb out to the whole raid, the second one is absolutely going to kill you.
Not only that, it does raid-wide damage.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're standing there and you can take it, you're popping your defensives and also that, which you shouldn't be doing. You should be saving your defenses for something more defensive worthy. Because you can sidestep, move, whatever you need to do. Any DPS is better than dead DPS.
Yep.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Webs. Run them out. Whiskey, you're chasing us.
Oh, shit. Dismount, thank you.
Injections.
We need one more on triangle. Nice.
Looks like it's there.
Nice.
Oh, we didn't have enough on circle.
Or diamond.
We just wasn't in the.
Yeah, no, that was.
All right, I'm jumping off.
Yeah, circle, and then I was the only one on diamond, it looked like.
Can we take 5? I need to go to the restroom.
Yeah, let's take a 10-minute break. We only got 3 minutes. Unless y'all want to do another pool.
You can just sit.
No, we'll do break.
Let the men piss.
Okay. Chicken and bovine. If y'all need to get y'all's thoughts collected together, now it's time
Putting
to
down
do
the
it.
pause and pion.
It's just the egg popping. We have to consistently pop all 4.
I want to be able to be like, okay, here's all the stuff that'll fix it, but I can't come up with that on the spot.
Oh, here's what it is. It's someone keeps running away from their egg for no apparent reason, and then we only end up popping 3 instead of popping 4. So we just have to make sure 2 people stand near 1 egg.
It's the same issue we had with Kaiveza, where we can explain it all like over and over and over, and we can make it as clear as we can possibly make it. I don't know what else to do after that whenever people still fail to do it, you know?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like they're panicking. Like they're so inexperienced. They panic when they got that purple circle around them, and they They just got to remember it takes 2 to pop 1 egg. But it looks like panic to me. They're just panicking. So they just got to remember it takes 2 to pop a single egg. We need to pop all 4 eggs.
Yeah, if you are the first or second person to get to an egg, do not move. You're there, that's your egg. If you are looking around, you're like, oh, that one's got 2, that one's got 2, that one's got 2. You still have time to come back here to get to your correct one. Like, just try not to freak out. I mean, I'm also trying to keep the boss turned in a way that lets everything be open. There's no tail on anything. So if you're like, I mean, I'm standing right here looking right now with my screen, and with as cluttered as my UI is, I can still see with the boss in front of me everything all around. So
usually when I see the notice that eggs are coming out in 2 seconds, I will go ahead and make my way towards Condom, which is my go-to egg. That just makes it like I already have a plan that I'm going to go to Condom, and then I go to Diamond or Triangle. That's my 2 movements. If I don't have the egg, then I can just DPS boss. But if I do have the circle, like, I will be on the right spot.
How about we do it this way? Because we have 4 groups and 4 sets, right? And I know it won't be perfect every time. We can try to preset a group to a set. So we can say, like, if you are underneath Bovine in the group set, you are going to go to a diamond, we'll say, right? If you were underneath Wrathlore in group 2, Shek's in that group. That is Shek's set is star. Kita, I may ask you to default to triangle since you're with chicken in that group. And then we'll say group 3 default to circle here, orange circle. That way everybody has at least like an I'm going to this place thing in mind. And we at least have more decisiveness like right off the bat. Possibly will buy us more time for someone to adjust. And again, if you got there first, that's your egg. You see a third dude rolling up on you, tell that person to get out of here. It's like there's already 2 here on star.
Just pull a Forrest Gump. Can't see here. Seat's taken.
Pretty much. Let them know. Because there is not time for them to get here and then stand here. There is only time for them to go, oh shit, okay. That is all the time there is. There's not time for them to show up here and stand here. They show up here, they should show up here and go, oh fuck, and run to a different one.
And I will apologize to people who are not used to me. If I seem a little frustrated, it's just Swirly's baby mechanic. We should all know to avoid that. And I see so many people just standing in it. That's kind of frustrating, especially if it's causing, raid-wide damage. So I apologize on that if you took offense to it.
Another thought I was having is I could go and analyze this, but I honestly see us completely changing up how we go about doing this next time. It's also a good chance we may consider doing add-on stuff as well and stuff. We mentioned that a little bit here and there. People have mentioned that while we've been doing this raid.
Well, what's her name's got the right idea. She has her go-to egg, which is circle or whatever. My go-to egg is star. I do the same thing. My go-to, I always stay next to star, and then because I know it's a worm that when it pops, or all the ads. So like, if we all have our go-to places, it makes the fight so much easier. So like, if we all have assigned kind of.
Yeah, I've just
I agree. The only issue is whenever you have 4 people who are all going to that same go-to, like that's all their go-to, because we have 18 people who can get targeted by it, which means if you split that evenly, you have 2 groups of 5 and 2 groups of 4 and whatnot. So if you have 4 or 5 people all trying to go to that same egg, it causes a little bit of confusion and such. That's the whole point of the add-on. That's why they use an add-on and why they don't just do it that way, So it does make it a lot better, and it does mean that sometimes you won't have any conflict trying to get to whatever egg you're going to, but because it then causes confusion whenever you see 2 other people already at the egg that you're going to. Not everyone I know can figure out which egg to go to afterwards and stuff confidently.
Well,
So,
while we're on break, can I ask a question about the add-on?
Sure.
If there's, say, 2 of us that don't have the add-on, will it still work for the rest of y'all?
I have no idea.
It requires everyone in the raid to have it.
Then
all
don't
20.
even bother worrying about the add-on.
Well,
We kind of have to. It's
then
quite
replace
frankly,
me, because I'm not adding it.
cool. Yeah. We're saying for future stuff. Right now, yeah. We're not doing add-ons right now. Yes, yeah. We're in break right now. That's why we're talking about it.
Yeah.
Fair, I guess.
Yeah, that was my question, is if there's a way around it where the one or Oh, I was not paying attention to what's above people. Sorry.
Wait, as what are you referring to? You're good. I can hear you, but I can wait. Yeah.
From my point of view, it just looks like we need more practice. Like, we need to keep on pulling, until we are no longer scared and we no longer panic, and then we can confidently stand next to an egg correctly, and then we can pop all 4, kill all 4, go to the second phase, and we should have enough DPS for the second platform. The boss should be close to dead.
We did about 30 wipes with Nexus last week, all in a row, and we're still losing to the same mechanics over and over.
I mean,
I don't think it has to do with people not panicking or whatever. It's just, quite frankly, man, I can't even say that because it'll seem targeted now because I've gone and analyzed stuff and people have seen all that. So I'm gonna stop saying what I'm saying then because people are gonna think that's targeted, and that's not at all what I'm trying to get at. So
all right, hold on. Let's take a step back. I know the break's about to end. Let's take a step back. All right. We are capable of doing this. We have very skilled players in here. If you look at what we've overcome in a short amount of time, we can do this. We need to come together as a team, stop bickering who's got the better idea on what, and figure this out as a team.
What might also be like a little bit easier too, if like you can kind of pre-position yourself, like when we're not getting the eggs just yet, but if you have like 3 people, roughly 3 people like where I'm at, 3-ish people here, 3-ish people like here, and then like 3-ish people here, at least you're kind of spaced out so you have an option to go to at least, you know, a primary, a secondary, and then not too far from going to a third egg if you have to move. So like if everyone's going to be, you know, grouped over here, I mean, that's going to be a pain in the butt. So if you can just try to space yourself like a little bit more evenly, you know, away from people, like 3 to 4 people max in kind of a, you know, area between eggs. That might help.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Instead of having the headstrong attitude of who's right, who's wrong, we need to be more open-minded and see how we can make this work with what we have. So, Teets, I appreciate your input. Chicken, I appreciate your input. Bovine, I appreciate the input you've done, or the research and the input. Now we know. We all need to come to the realization this is probably not going to happen tonight, but we have a whole other day to do this. So right now, we need to assess what is going on, what we're messing up, and where we need to fix it. For that way, for Saturday, we can come in like the force that I know that we are. So let's use this time as an experiment, whether we use the add-ons or not.
Oops, sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. Whether we use the add-ons or not, because I strongly believe we can do this without the add-ons, with the add-ons. Either way it goes, we can do this.
Oh, Captain, my Captain, I believe.
Appreciate it.
I'm sorry. I diffuse stress with humor, so don't kill me.
No, you're good. It's not a stressful environment. It is an intense fight.
I'm sure it's
not as intense as Kaveza.
Bro. I'm just trying to get better and listen.
No, you're good, man. You're doing
don't
great.
think I'm being quiet because I'm upset or anything. I just
No,
want to
you're
listen and
good.
get better. You can't learn if you're always speaking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
No, you're good. The fact of the matter is, this is easier than Kaveza. We have this. We can do it. We have done it. There's only one extra mechanic to this fight versus heroic.
Hardy's going down.
We just all need to be on the same page and stop having a pissing competition.
Second flasks, by the way, before next pull.
So and I'll open this up now. Yes, Bovine is you guys know that are in the guild, been in the raid meetings. Y'all know Bovine is our front man. If it gets too much to where he can't handle it, Chicken comes in. Can't come in, or can't handle it, Rob comes in, then I come in. It's a ladder. So I'm going to open this up right now. If anybody has any better suggestions where we can come together as a team and figure this out, now's the time to speak up.
Actually, after the pulls, time's wasting.
Yeah, we need to try to get to it.
Well, are we going late? Are we just going 6 minutes and that's it?
No, we
probably won't go away late because of the damage we have done to the boss. 20% is like the maximum. But again, this is more of an experiment, so we can be prepared for Saturday.
Just don't snap and swirlies, run the webs out, make sure 2 pops an egg, interrupt the worms, move on to the next.
Boom, boom.
All right, I'm going to ready check. Let's get rolling.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here comes webs.
In the raid fight.
Swirlies, watch them. Injections. Find yourself an egg.
When you have to get off.
One more on yellow.
Right?
We need one more on.
Yeah, I need one on star.
Okay, I got. Fuck, I'm
I'm
gonna
moving.
get shot. Nope.
Too late. I'm diving off.
So that was 3 out of 4 eggs. That was close.
Yeah, I saw somebody roll up the circle after there were 2, and they committed and sat there. You can't have that.
Fuck it up.
Sorry.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Webs are coming out. Run them away. Watch for swirlies. Injections. Find an egg.
In the crack. Need circle.
Circle.
Nah, I didn't make it in time.
I didn't have enough on star. I missed actually 2 sets. I'm jumping off.
Oh, so I was on the right when I moved. Okay. Okay. I was on star and then moved the circle because it wasn't on there.
Also, another thing I saw. So where McNugget, where you were standing on like the outside of the egg. There was 2 eggs on that area. You kind of have to get between them because you were only hitting the one. Or it might have been another person that was in front of you. It was really, really hard to see, but like to try to get right in the butt crack of them.
Boobies.
Make me hungry for chicken nuggets, by the way.
And if y'all didn't,
Alright,
notice,
general
I
question: how
DC'd
does
at the end.
boobies lead to chicken nuggets?
They're 2
McNugget.
great things. That's all you need to know.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, what doesn't lead to it? I mean, if she doesn't let you play with Dino,
Yeah,
on
so,
the
like-
race cars, it's a sad life.
So yeah, McNugget, like there was a person that was standing, I think roughly like kind of like here, but then you were on the outside over. Oh, yeah, you were there. So you want to try to go more and hit both at the same time because you both have to hit both.
Vixel, are you like trapped in the egg right now?
I think he can get out. He's just messing around. Oh wait, no, he was trapped. Wait, what? Where is he now? Oh, he's in the other egg now? That's funny.
One less sad.
Yeah. There's a hard commit there.
I love how that's perfectly spaced. That's pretty great.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Webs, take them. Watch swirlies. Injections.
Another one on purple when you want it. Yep. There you go. Make sure you hit both.
That was lucky.
Perfect break.
Yeah.
Oh no, we missed one on purple.
Oh, did we?
He ran away last second, yeah.
And somebody got me rooted down.
That is going to be wiped, so I'm jumping off.
Why did they run away? They were rescued and everything. All they just had to do was pop the egg and they still ran away.
I don't know. I didn't see who it was.
No, I think someone was just in the wrong spot. I only got one of the two.
And then they were rescued, so there were 2 out of 2. Everyone just had to pop the egg and they still ran away.
Okay, that is officially raid. So we've hit our time.